Hi, I'm Eleanor,
I'm Gertie.
and we're from the Roy Suitcase. And today we're continuing where we left off on Friday, and on Thursday we were working on this cabinet. So it has had a major transformation. So I'm going to take the camera in and just show you. Alma's going to go on with the lampshades. What she's doing is she's cutting out all these little holes on her lampshades. She painted this when, Mom?
About 2 years ago.
About 2 years ago. And she just wants to take out these little pieces so that it can shine more light.
And then we change the colour.
And then we're going to change the colour, yeah. Hi, Nunu. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you off the tripod, and I'm going to take the camera and show you what I've done with the cabinet. Let's just see. Oh, it doesn't want to rotate it now. So there's the top. Wait, there's the top. I'm going to go down with it. So you can see I was busy. I was stenciling and painting. So, yeah, it's had a bit of a facelift since you guys last saw it. And then I'm going to take you to the side. This is the side I'm still busy with. So, doesn't want to let us. Do you want to stand on that side again? I'm busy with the green leaves at the moment. So, yeah, you'll see it's still not finished painted, but I'm going to show you what I'm going to do there. I finished the flowers though. Hi, Rianza. Dankie. Dankie, Nunu. And I did some more bling on the diamonds. Alright, and yeah, we've got a great cameraman today. But what I want to show you is, you see, maybe if you just take it a bit back, you will see that it looks like it's got a bit of a shading. Okay, come closer. It's got a bit of a shading around all the edges of the stencil. So I just played around with it this weekend. And then the top was also stenciled. No, you can't rotate it. Alright, let's see if we can get you guys back. Alright, so the top. I'm going to try and show you like this. So this is the top part of the cassie. I also did some shadow stenciling in here and in my diamonds, but I didn't do any gold leaf on this because I think it's enough like it is. You must maybe just tell me if you think we should add another flower or something there, but yeah, you guys can tell me what you think. Remember, the other side I haven't finished at all. It's only been stenciled with the white. So the other side is just plain still. So it's just plain at the moment. So that side we still need to do. So it's just the one side that's been done. And honestly, I really worked very hard on it. And it's not done. So, but we will get there. So yeah, we'll get there. Hi, Juliana. Donkey. Bye, donkey, Michelle. So what I'm going to do is we're going to take the cabinet and turn it on the side again so that I can finish painting the leaves. I want to show you what I'm doing there. So I'm going to start off by taking out the drawers because then it's much lighter to turn. So you can actually see I've stenciled in between my drawers as well. I just feel if someone opens a drawer, then at least they can see it's been stenciled. So now you can maybe get a better picture of the stenciling. Okay, so there you go. That's the same stencil that I've used on the sides and on top. I've used on the front as well. So it's the Wonderland Mixed Media, which I see everybody has ordered. Hi, donkey. So I'm just going to turn the cabinet around on the side so that we can work on the leaves. You don't need me there? Oopie, I'm not sure if it's on now. There we go. I think it's fine. So we're going to bring you in closer. You're not going to see much of our faces today. So I'm just going to show you what I'm doing. And once again, I'm not saying it's right or it's wrong. This is how I do it. So I've taken my Empress Envy from Petite Rouge. Everything so far has been done with chalk paint.
Don't you need an apron for that?
No, because I'm going to be painting at the top, and this is dry a long time ago. So I've taken these two colors. This is Let Them Eat Cake. This is Empress Envy. And I've actually mixed them together. And I've got a nice light green. And now what I'm doing is I'm just working on the edges of all my leaves to try and fill them in, because I haven't had time to do that yet. So you guys are, if you've got questions, just shout. Ja, dit is baie werk, Rihanna. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe a flower at the top as well. I'm not too sure. Let me know in the comments if you think we should add a flower to the top of the cabinet. So all I'm doing now is I'm just giving it a bit of an edge with the light color. I'm working with my flat brush and the smaller flat brush. So that's what I'm working with at the moment. So I'm taking my light green and I'm just going over the edges of my leaf. And then I'm going to blend the insides with the darker color. You can see, I've tried to position it so that you can see better.
Yes, I think so.
Maybe this way.
Yes.
Okay. Yes, yeah, you see the bit. So if you look at the leaves at the moment, they're not looking very delicious because they're all like crooked and not nice because the inside part hasn't been painted yet. So yeah, just painting my leaves at the moment. That's the last piece I need to do on the flower part, and then I can actually start painting the next portion on the other side. I still need to enter some white light on the flower, because this one's looking all nice and this one doesn't look nice at the moment. You'll see what I've done is I've also on these little diamonds, hi Mimpy, donkey. So on the diamonds, as you recall, we've done the designer gold leaf, which was this one, the one with the gold and the turquoise. We've done that on the, oh now I've got a piece of my finger. We've done that on the top parts of the diamond. And then I just took some of the gold paint from Petite Rouge, which is called Chandelier. And I just blended it in a bit further on the diamond. So it might not be everybody's cup of tea. But, you know, once you start, you tend to do things that you didn't expect you were going to do. So it just turned out that way, that it had to be like that. So, yeah. So I see you guys have been very busy this weekend. There was a lot of pictures that came in. Well done. Yeah, that would be nice, Michelle. A flower that's hanging over a bit. Yes. Dit is dalk 'n goeie idee. Thank you, Michelle. She's saying to put a flower hanging over the corner of the cabinet. We might consider that one. So all I'm doing at the moment is I'm actually just edging it with my lighter green. And then I'm going to go over and fill it up with the darker one. I've mixed two. This is a good example to show you. If you mix two colors like this, you get a lighter green. So I'm using the yellow to lighten up the green a bit. So thank you for all the submissions and all your photos. I think it's awesome. You've inspired so many people. We really appreciate that. That was the whole object of this, is to inspire people. And those designs, those walls are awesome. I'm just doing the edge of my flower with the lighter green. Sure, and then it's hot. The moment we close this door, it becomes so hot in here. Alright. Julle sien ek het mooi gelyk, ek het 'n serpie aangehad.
Oh, nou wit worry my.
Mom's just worried about the white shirt. She says I'm going to mess on it. She knows me too well. I'm going to try not to mess on the white shirt today. So I'm just giving my leaf a bit of an edge with the lighter green. And then I'm going to go in with the darker green to fill the insides. What have you been up to? What have you been doing? Which projects did you complete? We need a new challenge for this week, so think about that and just tell me in the comments what do you think we should do on the challenging this week. If I go a bit quiet, it's because I'm concentrating. We've got another project that we have planned for during the week, where we're going to put out a list again so that you can craft with us on that day. So all I can say at this point is make sure that you've got some paint with you. It doesn't have to be chalk paint. It can be acrylic paint as well. But just make sure you've got some paint with you. Where's that other paints I bought? I bought these at Pick n Pay. They're called finger paint. It's these little painted bowls that they use for the children. So I bought one pack like this and
what must I have ready?
Pack like this, paint and a canvas or a wooden canvas, and that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to say a word more because then I'm going to give it away. So we might do a new project then on Wednesday, I think, and then I will put out the list what you need beforehand, maybe on tomorrow afternoon.
Yes, you'll have to.
And then make sure you've got those little things, and then we can all craft together on Wednesday. It's something that I haven't done as well, so it's going to be taking us totally out of our comfort zone, which is fun. Sometimes you do need to do something different. And if you are working already and you're scared you're going to miss it, remember you can watch the movies or the videos on the replay. We have also moved them to the YouTube channel, so they are on there as well. So if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, it is Roy Suitcase. And go and subscribe and join there. There's number 1 to 21 is already up on the YouTube channel, and there's some extra videos there for you guys to watch as well. So go and have a look and support us. So as you can see, I'm actually just doing the edges of the leaf with a lighter green. All right.
I believe they're going to introduce phase 3 during the course of this week.
Oh, no, that's it, the end of the month.
They said during the course of this week on the radio this morning.
I hear that they're going to relax the alcohol and cigarette ban. You would be able to get matches and ice.
Matches and ice.
It was just a joke someone told us. So, yeah. So here and there, I'm just giving a bit of depth on the flower, just on one side of the veins of the leaf. Yeah, so we'll be doing a project together on Wednesday, all of us. It should be fun. And like I said, it will be taking us out of our comfort zone too, because we haven't done that specific art form yet. And I don't think Oma's going to like it much, because she doesn't like to get her hands too dirty. Okay, so there we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to only work with the Empress Envy now, which is the darker green. So I'm happy that I've done all my little leaves around my flower. I think I've done them all. Just wiping my brush on an old rag. Well, you're very quiet today, eh?
This is a finicky job.
Show us what you've done.
I'm sorry that I've started.
I thought you would. So she's busy cutting with a craft knife. She's cutting all of this little detail out of the lampshade. This is a lampshade. And then she's going to paint it a different color. Okay. Alright, so now we're on the Empress Envy, which is the darker green. Actually want to get my rag close by. So I'm just going to dry my brush a bit. And then just blend, I'm hoping you guys can see, just blend it in with my darker green on the inside. Now remember, we said on this side there will be light and on that side there will be dark. So if we've done that with the flowers, we need to continue that with the leaves. Now that's the whole idea, Rihanna. No, you're not going to need any brushes. I'm not going to say more. I'll tell you some more tomorrow. But you're not going to need any brushes.
We're going to use our hands.
You're not going to use your hands.
I understand. I'll have plastic gloves.
No. That's taking the fun out of it. So what I'm doing is I'm going towards that side now where the shady area is. And I'm taking my dark color to that side. And then coming in around where the spaces are. And then now I'll go over with my light green and just blend it in. I'll bring you guys in now just to have a look if it is okay. So that just gives you that bit of a two-tone, as if you're shading it. I'm wiping my brush, dipping it into the light one, and then just going over there and blending the two colors together, so that it looks as if the light is falling from this side. Remember, everything we've done so far, except for the leaf, has been chalk paint. So we basically used it as if it was an acrylic paint or oil paint. I'm just going in again with the dark color bit. And then I think my biggest problem is knowing when to stop. Sometimes I don't stop in time. Alright, so let's have a look. Maybe you guys can tell me what you think. Look, it's not Da Vinci paintings, but I think it came out okay. So this is the one that I've been working on now. So you see the shading with the dark and the light. Oh, this phone. It's full of nonsense. The moment you tilt the camera, it tells you you can't record it. Wada. Okay, let's see if we can get you closer again. Alright, there we go. Alright. I don't want to touch it too much because it gets quite finicky. It gives you all these messages on the phone. Alright, so now I'm applying the same principle on this as well. Keeping my shaded area at the back. And my lighter color in the front area, like I've done with the flowers. So that's, I think the biggest trick is just to remember which side is the light shade and which side is the darker area. And being consistent with that shade on that side of the flower or leaf. Michelle, you might tell me if I'm right or am I wrong. Michelle paints beautiful paintings. So, yeah, she's the artist, yeah. Not hearing anything. Alright, so I'm just basically shading it in. Yeah, I want to make a bit of a darker vein. And just to separate it, I'm going to use a little bit of the lighter color. And then just blend in on the sides. So it's basically just a question of blending the two colors together, where this was 1, 2, 3, 4 colors blending. So this shouldn't be too difficult because you're only blending a light and a dark color. Alright, so I'm going to continue doing all of these little leaves, and then I'll bring you guys in again to have a look. So what you cooking tonight, Mo?
It's a surprise.
Is it a surprise because you don't know yet?
No, it's in the oven.
Oh, okay.
Chicken, I won't say what chicken.
Okay.
But it's going to be nice.
Is it? Looking forward to that. I stood yesterday the whole day cooking.
For somebody that says she cannot cook, she did quite a lovely job yesterday. She made a leg of lamb.
A small leg of lamb.
And it was yummy.
A very small leg of lamb. And we've got a visitor today at the window as well.
A visitor?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Hello, Sulay. She doesn't understand why I don't speak to her. Okay, and then I'll just go in with the lighter color again, and then just blend the dark and the light. Dis reg, ja, it's true what you say, Michelle. Everybody's got their own style. And just bear in mind that trying to blend with chalk paint when it's almost dry, because we're using dry brushing, is sometimes a bit difficult because of the chalkiness of the paint. So it's sometimes difficult dry brushing with chalk paint, but we are succeeding. Okay.
what do you say? Only those, not the very big one. I'm asking.
Is it because you don't want to cut
No,
the big one?
I've got the neck of it now.
Okay, but yeah, maybe just the small ones more. Shame. You'll be cutting till tomorrow night this time.
I've got 2 to do.
Yes, no, rather just to take out the small ones. Okay, so now we've got at least 2 of them done. I'm still going to do a bit of light shading with the yellow, which I'll show you guys now. But there you go so far, these 3. No, I don't want you to look at my lelike lappie. So now I'm going to use my white, my yellow as if it's white to highlight these leaves. So just here and there, and remember now you need to stay on the outside on this side. And I'm basically just touching it on the edge, not giving it too much. I just want to show you the difference now between the two, between the other 2 and that one. So this is the one that I was doing now. And you see, it immediately makes it look as if there's light shining on the leaf. I'm not sure if I'm putting you guys back in the same area every time, so sorry guys. So I'm just using my yellow just to touch a bit of light on the sides. And you will see when the yellow goes on, it looks very bright. But then as it starts drying, it actually smooths in with the green quite nicely. Okay, I'll continue to complete this. But I don't think the camera does justice for the shadowing that I've done on this. So I will take some nice photos and share with you guys, and then you'll see what I mean with the shadowing. Because all of these blocks have been shadowed, and the fine detail has been shadowed, and the twirly whirlies. So there's a lot of shadowing that was done on this piece, on the one side of the piece. Oh no, I did it at the top as well, and at the front too. So yeah. Okay, so let me take you in and then you can have a look. Hello, yes, I'm hoping every now and then this thing is saying to me, don't turn me around or something. So there we go. Those are the 3 ones I did know. So it is a bit of a tedious job, but it needs to happen. It needs to be completed. So you need to hang on with me. I'm back on the dark green again. Let's just not paint the back of the thing. I see we've got a guest again. And she's wondering why you're not saying anything today, Mom.
Who?
Our guest. She's just looking at you to
I'm
say...
too afraid to say something and I cut this lamp off in pieces.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I think you shouldn't have done that. That's
No, that's not nice now that I'm almost done.
It's taking a lot of your time, Shane.
Yeah, but it's going to look nice. At the end of the day, I'll just go and buy 2 new shades.
No, man, it's going to look beautiful. Someone's saying something.
Hello, Floyd.
Hi Rihanna, nee jong, ek weet nou nie of ek van myself kan vertel nie. Ja, when did we start the Roasted Kiss? 2009. The Roasted Kiss was started in 2009 in a little dorpie called Swazerienike. This sounds like a story tale. So yeah, we started in 2009 and I remember the very first stencil material that we could get in the country was these white thick plastic.
And we started with 1 machine.
Yeah, and we started with 1 machine and we cut on that thick plastic and it was really not good quality. And then we managed to import some really awesome stuff. Sorry, which we have been cutting on ever since, and we roll it, we bend it, we do a lot of things with it, and it holds. So yeah, that's where we started. And then in 2000, and when did we move here? 2017, we decided to move more towards the dorp, and we moved to Mayerton, and yeah, oh,
That's where we are.
That's where we are, and that's where we started. So yeah, I do all the designs of the stencils myself, and I work really hard on them. So yeah, I do this. This is what I do. And then of course I love painting, so which I think everyone does. Everyone that's here loves painting, so that's why you are watching this, is because you enjoy doing this. And I've always had a passion for painting. I've always done like art at school and stuff like that. So yeah, I've always done those things. And then I am lucky to be staying next to my mom. That's why she is on lockdown with me. So we're close by, and she luckily also enjoys crafting. Not that she had any option she had to take part in this. But yeah, so yeah, that's where we come from.
Yes, and we like being together.
We fight too, but
oh yes, we've got our differences.
But yeah, we like being together. I've got a son, he's 16, and I wish he was 25 already. Yeah, I've got very many dogs. because I've got a passion for animals. And yeah, I like pretty stuff and painting. Nothing too fancy or complicated. Hi Koba, bye donkey. I think we'll go on with this project tomorrow still, if I'm not mistaken, because I want to finish it and show you how we seal it. That's my main goal, is actually just to show you how to seal this. And just to show you everything is not perfect, I want you to have a look at this leaf because I overpainted it, so I need to touch up with some blue. And it's okay if you touch up, there's nothing wrong with it. So, oops, if you have a look there, you'll see I've actually painted over the line. So I'll just go over it with my blue and then fix it. So it's not the end of the world if your item doesn't turn out exactly like you wanted to. You can always just go around and just make some tweaks and changes. It's okay. Dis alles reg. So I'm basically just shading with the two colors now, with the Empress Envy and with my mix I made using the Empress Envy and the Let Them Eat cake. That is what I'm doing, and then I'm doing some shading with the yellow only, Let Them Eat cake. So am I doing it right, Mom?
Looks nice. This comes out beautifully with the colouring.
The foil, yes. I have placed an order for this foil. So let's see if it comes. If you are looking for foils or gold leaf, let me know. The blending brushes we've also ordered, and we couldn't get too many of them. But luckily we've got two sizes now, the 50mm and the 2.5mm.
Did you get the 50 already?
Not yet. I believe it's on its way. So, yeah. At the moment you have to take what you can get.
Yes.
You can't be too choosy. I'll bring you guys in now again. I just want to fix my boo-boo. Where is that blue? Why do you have a fine brush there by you?
I think they're all in the water, Eleanor.
Okay. I'm using up all my brushes. So I'm just using my Midnight in Paris, and I'm just doing a bit of a touch up here. Sounds like a fur ball. So that's it. I'm going to bring you guys in and then you have a look. Tell me what you think so far. Now I've got you stuck on one of the doors. Alright, you're back. I think you're back. Sorry for all the shutter. Okay, so now I'm just going to continue with these other leaves. I'm using the Empress Envy to fill in. I've done the outside with a lighter green. So now I just fill in with my darker color again. So I've only used chalk paint on this project and some gold leaf, and the stenciling. that's what we've used for this project. So if you've only got chalk paint, it can be done. How's it going with the cutting there, Mom?
It's a delicate job.
Because you show them quickly.
You don't want to cut the whole thing out.
Let me just show them quickly. So Mom decided she was going to take out all these little pictures on a lampshade and then paint it a different color. So she's busy with a cutting knife. Hello, Nita. Cutting out all these little slots so that the light can shine better through the lampshade.
It wasn't that
Shade.
I just thought it would be nice.
But now it's become quite a big job, and she still has another lampshade as well. Hi, Anita, sorry. So I'm just basically using my Empress Envy just to shade in my leaf. And if you've ordered this stencil and you're scared you're going to forget how we did this, you're welcome to save that video or share that video to your own page and then just refer back to it once you've got your stencil so that you know how to do it. But you're also welcome to ask us again, that's fine. I'll give you the links as well if you need them. We have, like I said, started to put some of them onto our YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, please go and subscribe. It's Roy's Suitcase on YouTube. And number 1 to 25 of the Creative Upliftment series is on already. 21, sorry, till 21. So you can go and have a look at them again. And there are also a couple of extra videos on there for you guys to have a look at. I might want to use some of the lighter green here. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. We've tried to get the camera as close as possible today. Okay. And then maybe just blending in a little bit. So I'm just alternating between the dark green and the light green. The dark green is Empress Envy from Petit Rouge. The lighter green is a mix between Empress Envy and Let Them Eat Cake from Petit Rouge. So that's where the lighter color comes from. I'm trying to stick to my shadow sides at the back. It's a darker shade and the front is a lighter shade. And then I go in with the yellow, just highlighting my leaf on the lighter edges. I'm using a flat brush. It's probably a round brush now that I'm done with it. And then I'm just blending the yellow in a bit, just so that you get that bit of a hint of light lightness. And I'll bring you in again so that you guys can have a look. Most important thing is to have fun. We might land up painting this white tomorrow. What do you say, Mom? Should we paint it white?
No.
No. Yeah, now you've maybe got a better view now that I'm up here. I have no idea how late it is. Maybe I'm up in my time really. No, I still have some time.
10 minutes. You didn't put the sound off there.
No, it's not my phone. Oh, your phone.
Yes.
We're filming with Mom's phone because my phone's microphone went. And at the moment it's impossible to try and fix it during this time. So we're on Mom's phone every day. So all I'm trying to do is I'm trying to take the darker shade to the right hand side edge and then the lighter shade on the left hand side edge. That just gives my flower a bit of a balance in terms of shading. She's still there. And then I'm filling in the gaps with the lighter green.
Is dat wel uitgangszeep, hè? Je nooit zijn van plan van. It's cold when you open that door, eh?
Yes. No, it's fine. I'm getting all these finger signs and stuff again at the door.
I don't know if he thinks we're boring the people that he keeps on saying your time. I think everybody's enjoying it.
But I tend to lose track of time. So
Okay.
that's probably why he's just reminding me. It's not like I have to cook tonight, you know.
I enjoy it tomorrow night, yours.
Oh,
That little piece is too small to cut out. I'm afraid that I'm going to mess it up. What do you think?
No, just
I
leave
leave
it.
that middle piece.
I wouldn't have even started cutting it. Well, I don't know. Just show them quickly before you go again.
I think it's
So this is a lampshade, and Mom decided she's going to cut out all these little flowers by hand with a craft knife. So she's done quite a lot. She's done well. You're going to complete this, and then you're going to say, no, I better do the big flowers as well.
You know what? That little scissors that I've got might also do the trick, but to go around the edges, this little knife does it well.
I'm just adding a bit of lighter shade using the yellow, which is Let Them Eat Cake. I'll bring you guys in now and again. Quickly show you. And sometimes you put a big star. Okay, so let me bring you guys in again and then you can have a look. We're working on the leaves today. So, and I've just done those top ones. I'm so careful for putting you guys down. And I try and put you down in the same space. Hope you guys can see. You're getting picked up the whole time today. You might get a bit sick of that. Okay, going in again with the darker green, which is the Empress Envy. Oh, my neck is getting sore. Okay, let's try and do it this way around. So I want to do the darker side on this side. I'm actually still picking up some of the white that we stenciled with the other day. See, it's picking up some of it. It's very much a touchy-feely story, where you feel like it. And then just blending it in with the lighter green. You guys are so quiet today. I'm worried. Then I start blending with the light color, which is a color I mixed with the Let Them Eat Cake and the Empress Envy. This one is not looking so good because my mix is almost up, so I'm just taking a blob of green and a blob of yellow and just mixing the two together so that I can get my lighter green. And it's equal amounts, it's not one more than the other one. And it's actually, you're doing such a lot of dry brushing that you actually won't even see if you've mixed a different color to what the previous one was. So I'm just blending in my lines. Okay, and once I've done that, I need to fix this little one. Whoa, shit. You've just dropped a bottle of paint. Oh, and that happens too.
I'm going to get something to pick it up.
No, I'll get it done now. We're almost done. So
Yes, that piece of cardboard. Okay.
I'll get it done now. So if we're not dropping cases and crates, we're bumping over paint. I just want to quickly finish this one leaf and then we would be done for the day in any event. And then I'll just bring you in so that you guys can have a look. Well, I'll do
Yes.
it now.
Okay, now I've just got your a piece of cardboard for you.
Luckily, our cabinet wasn't standing on the floor today.
At least the floor
Because
is
it would have
washable.
been green. Hi, Lynette. Hi, Sharita. We're dropping paint all over the show. And I'm just filling in with the lighter color. I'm keeping my shadows on that side and my highlights on this side. And then afterwards, I'm just taking a little bit of yellow and I'm going to use that just to highlight the leaf.
When I said to Dad, are you going to help me with this? He said, no, you on your own with that one. He's too frightened that he would cut the lamp up.
Oh, now I need to get in here. I promised my mom I won't put paint on my white shirt, so am I still okay? So I'm just going in with a bit of a yellow and then just creating a bit of a highlight on the edge of my leaf. And then these last three I will do off camera again. And then tomorrow we can actually just do the other side. Because remember, the other side of this cabinet hasn't been painted. It's been stenciled and painted, but it hasn't been colored and leaf done and stuff like that. Alright, I think that's it. I'm going to just bring you guys in. I'm going to try and get the camera off and then just show it to you as if we went through it like now. Let's just see. Hang on there. Hang on. Alright, so we're going to start at the top again. And there you'll see the shadowing around the vines and the harlequin diamonds. And I've continued it all the way until the end of the cabinet, so that one day when my daughter-in-law gets this, she can't say I forgot to paint the bottom side. And I'll just bring you around to show you the top quickly. Hang on. And this was the top. And that was our spill on the floor. Hang on, you're going back up. So there we go. I hope you guys are back on.
Just to show you that we also have...
Oh, everybody's got a spill now and then. Alright, so that's it. Ma, do you want to say anything to the people?
Have a nice afternoon and evening.
Goodbye, have a good evening. See you tomorrow.